Does live-action Dragon Ball deserve a second chance? So after the success of the One Piece live-action adaptation, the Dragon Ball community has been asking, does live-action Dragon Ball deserve a second chance? I think that the answer is obvious. It's a yes. Dragon Ball is way easier to adapt than One Piece. Just consider it, like, at least Dragon Ball character proportions, they're way more realistic, the hair is possible, but of course you probably want to go with a more realistic interpretation, and it's a much higher regarded franchise. More people, especially in the Western world, which the One Piece live action was aimed towards, have heard of Dragon Ball Z. Now, you could say that if you start at Dragon Ball, could there be accessibility problems with people first getting into the series? But I just think that these objections are nowhere near close to what One Piece had to go through. Nobody thought that the One Piece live action adaptation would work. Even people like me, who were publicly optimistic, still had their reservations until they saw it in action.
My entire reaction during that trailer was like,
it was a hard thing to do, and they should be commended for it. But unfortunately, not all of the Dragon Ball community feels the same way, and I just think that this lacks critical thinking. Goku talking about critical thinking. Chi-Chi and Gohan have been teaching me big boy words. I still don't quite know what repugnant means though, or marriage. Anyway, Dragon Ball Evolution failed because it ignored its source material. Toriyama Sensei had no control over what his characters became, and he did make suggestions, but they just ignored him. Now, what Oda did differently on the One Piece live action was that he retained creative control. So if Oda wanted to reshoot a scene, they reshot the scene. They had an amazing budget. Don't quote Goku on his maths, but I'm pretty sure that like one episode of One Piece was almost the entirety of the budget for Dragon Ball Evolution. And the fight scenes resembled something like Superman's Man of Steel, I think it would kick ass. And as One Piece has proven, it shouldn't be a movie, it should be a series. Because Dragon Ball was already a series. You're gonna have way higher success if you stick to its original format. I am pumped for the future of live-action anime adaptations that One Piece has opened the door to. Because finally, at long last, showrunners are learning that if you just do the story as it's laid out, you're going to be successful. Another movie that did this incredibly well was Death Note. Not that one, this one. All it did was the anime, but live action. Because Death Note's such an epic story, it worked. In fact, the ending of movie 2 is Goku's favorite version of the Death Note story. And to be honest, that's probably what the manga should have done as well. But I'm getting off topic. I think we should all give live action Dragon Ball another chance. And no, this isn't a pitch to have me as Goku, but Netflix, we would definitely help you with the wigs.